I don't worry too much about, with this willow charcoal. It's a fairly blunt end, so you can't get a real tight, tiny detail, but I'm not worried about that right now for the most part. But fairly loose and rough right now. So far I've mostly been using just the end of the charcoal stick. Once I get into these, in fact, I'll do a little bit right now. Raise this up some. Just to speed up the process and lay down more charcoal more quickly, I'll turn the willow charcoal on the side like this. Go ahead and just spread it that way. So when I get to this point, and I'll do this throughout the entire process, I'll get to a certain point, and then just like I move the camera back to get more of a full view of the piece, I'll do the same thing physically. I'll take a step back, and with my digital device or my reference as well, I'll zoom that out, whoops, all the way so that I can see the big picture. And it really helps to do this periodically throughout the process. And different types of fur require a little bit different technique. This longer hair-like fur, you do that blade shape and kind of drag it in the direction that the fur is going. And then you get into the shorter stuff like on this nose. And I find it's a little bit more of a light, almost circular motion. All right, so now I'm going to move to the electric eraser. And I've got two different tips that I use with this. There's another one out. This finer tip one. See if I can. And then also this one that inserts in there, and it's a little bit broader. I'm going to start with the fine tip one. We're going to go in and hit the highlights on the eyes. I'll do the same with this broader tip as well, where I'll push the button to get it really bright white and then pull that off the button and use it just like a regular eraser, bring in some more gradual blending and erasing. And I will sometimes as well, I try to keep, with these blending stumps, I try to keep one end clear and only dip this end in or use this, right in the willow charcoal. Because I like to be able, if it gets too heavy in an area, I like to be able to flip it around, use that cleaner end to get a little bit even more fine. And I'll kind of wipe it off on my hand or something to keep it clean and then go back to the heavier end. Okay, so to finish this step up, we're going to be spraying it again with the acetone. And won't be using nearly as much on this second layer. Nearly as much acetone. It will be a little more strategic in where I spray it. And then I believe that's it for this. And then we'll seal it with a workable fixative. And then do the final layer, which on this one, there won't be a whole lot of charcoal going down on the third layer. I'll be hitting the background again, but staying higher. I want to leave some of this lower area here. Once I hit it with the spray, it's going to have a real nice effect on it. So I'll do the upper area with the third layer of charcoal come down, and then some of the darker areas in the ear and the head, and then around the nose and eye, and that'll probably be it. So that one should go pretty quick. So again, I've got a larger diameter piece of willow charcoal, but this time I think I'm just going to go on that angle. Same deal, just lay it in there heavy. Then I'm going to come back in with the sponge and the blending stuff again. Yeah, mainly just these really dark areas. There's a couple spots. I'll go in and add just a little bit more value. But not a whole lot on this layer. It's kind of the finishing touches. There it is. Again, I appreciate everybody for being here. It's been fun. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you learned something. Hope you picked up a few tips and tricks here, and I hope you continue to push forward with charcoal artwork. It's my favorite. It's my favorite medium. So I hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, keep at it. Keep at it. Keep pushing forward. Okay, thank you. Appreciate it. It's been great.